YouTube shave fans, shaving cadre fans, type 2 diabetes rescued by keto fans, SuperCurve honing fans, and vacation holiday fans. Some of you went back to work today. I'm off today, and it's a 3-day week. I don't know why. Well, I know why they don't close the plant, because we got off next Friday too, so we're there for 3 days. They have to ship product, or otherwise the sales for the month go. So the shave today is going to be a little bit different. I don't know if I'll be bowl. I'll probably be face lathering, even though I got the symmetrical pottery bowl out. It's a cool thing that has like a ceramic over top of, I don't know whether they make this out of metal or I'm not sure what they do. They're not cheap, and you would think the little nubby things would help in the creation of the suds. They really don't. A lot of people use, I forget what that one bowl that everybody seems to use that they like so much. I don't have one of those. But I'm using Executive Man because if I was still an executive man, I might shave a little more often than I have done recently. This is going to be special. It's going to be something never been decades since I shaved this. Never shaved this. And maybe I should have done this on a Zoom call or done it on a live thing. Zoom call would have been fun, and I could see all the cadre guys in there, and Barber Dave be in there, about time you did that, you hobo, and then of course I'd probably hear from Leon and Brian in there, don't be such a sissy, just stop it with the face, go for the whole thing, be a real man. It will be fun. So the brush I'm using is the big old Sterling brush, because it's a big brush, and I did put a Proraso pre-shave on. So this is going to be a really, really interesting shave. I told my wife I was going to do this, and she says, maybe you should leave the mustache, it might come in. I hear sometimes when you shave it off, it comes back in, it's more gray, and it's like, okay, so how do you explain this? So she's on the way. This is a little later on the day, Monday. Today is the 26th. Day after Christmas. She's on the way home. She's gonna, like everybody else, including me, see what I look like without any facial hair. So, it's funny. It's funny. The only person that I've ever heard say something about not shaving around here was somebody that. Gentleman by the name of Murray Carter. Look him up. He makes knives. He does, he's done a couple of real funnish stunt shaves. He's straight razor shaver, and he does some things that are in a certain way that people don't like. So as I've learned. That these people are called, I forget who it was that said that as a note on one of my videos, keyboard crusaders. So anyhow, what Murray Carter had said, people were criticizing him about, your stuff's no good, yada, 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 because you did this, you did that, you did this. And Murray said, he responded with a YouTube video, and he says, the funny thing is, I look at the videos, and I look at some of these guys, and the one thing that I notice that's very consistent is they don't shave right around here, which is the very, very toughest part to shave. So I suppose doing some thinking, and and since I kind of did a stunt shave with where is it, with this gizmo, and I did the shavette versus the DE, yada yada yada. I'm gonna, I thought, I am really being a little hypocritical, saying that shaving is my hobby, and yet I haven't even really been doing a full shave. So that ends today. How long I'll keep it, I don't know. I probably should have done this under the COVID days so that I could wear a mask, and if I was too ugly, nobody would have to look at me. So the tool of the day is really my favorite razor. This is one of the earlier Gustave Leloun's Mon Frère d'Estier. I think it means my proud steed or my fine steed or something like that. It's just a name on there, but it's a very typical style that Ertansure does. This one is the end of an era. He was able to get blanks from a forge, and most razor makers do not forge their own stuff. Most of them don't. In Germany, there's like one forge that everybody buys from, and I think there's two forges in France, and you buy from one or the other. I think I don't know for sure, okay, but that's been my understanding. So this particular blank form, okay, was a very popular. It's still around a little bit, but it was very popular. I don't know, 50 years ago, maybe, I don't know, 50, 60 years ago. And the unique thing about this particular blank is that it was an older blank. It was forged decades ago. Maybe it was forged around the time I was born, so the forging on this could be as long as the hair on, could have the age of the hair on my mustache. It could be 60 years, 65 years, so never 65 years, never shave this. So, and the unique thing about it is during that time, it was an older style of forging, and I've told this story, I tell a story every time I use this. So if you've heard it before, forgive me. But they used a lower pressure, the forge hammer, that hammered this into a molded die set. Okay, they didn't have the high pressure pounding that they did, so it would heat and they would pound it more times. Supposedly, and I'm not a metallurgist, I don't totally understand this, but supposedly the effect of annealing that a little bit more created a much more durable and flexible steel. Okay, that seems to be the case in my findings with this razor. There's not that much difference. Okay, because I have one of the ones that's later than this that was a more modern forging. You can tell because the shape of the razor is just a little bit different. It's a little longer, got a little bit of a curve to it. And I don't see much difference. Same steel though. This is a pretty unique steel. It's 52-100 steel. It is the steel. There's a few custom razor makers that use 52-100, but it's not found usually in a lot of production razors. It's found in knives. I have a couple of kitchen knives. The famous knife maker, wow, what is his name? The guy in Washington that makes all the fancy knives. I'll think of it. Anyhow, his carbon steel of choice is 52-100 when he's not doing like a welded Damascus. So let's see how the shave goes. So I did hone this up. This was recently rehoned. It's the first shave on it, very smooth. Honed on the SuperCurve. This is probably my favorite razor right now, just because it's the performance of it. It's a 6/8 version, slightly wider in the toe than in the heel. Was one razor I thought I liked how it straight, that I liked how it shaved better than this. That was the Philly 14 that I touched up for Matt, which he says will be mine, that I'll be able to buy that. Because of blood. That was actually where, not from the new area hair removal. It's like a little weeper I got. I'm gonna go with the Leon card. If it ain't bleeding when I'm done, I didn't get cut. 'Kay, so it's been at least 3 decades since I shaved the chin, and I'm pretty sure I used an electric back then. So. Still got a little bit of work on learning how to do that. I was thinking about bringing like a 4/8 razor in, but I thought, you know, guys do this with like 1-inch razors. Six-eighths, I should be able to do this. So let's rinse it off and see what I look like. Still got some beard to go there. You know, I probably should have watched a bunch of videos to see what techniques guys are using on their chin and their lip, because I just never paid it too much attention to it. It's one of these things, making your shave faces. Definitely takes my shaves up to a whole nother level. It's 2 passes. I got a lot of work to learn to do this well. I'm feeling just a little bit of a sting from just the water on my chin. So if anybody thinks that, well, I guess it still accounts for the custom title that I have that Rubber Dave gave me over at the Cadre, the shaver formerly known as Hobo. Because for a while there, I would only shave once a week. But I keep trying to say we should change that, because just like I have my diabetes in remission, I have my hoboism in remission. This is, I'm gonna have to watch some videos, see what other guys are doing to learn how to do this right. Let's try the double-handed thing. That's what most of the guys do. I do recall one thing my father always should do when he was evaluating a shave. He would never really evaluate the shave on his chin or on his neck or his cheek. He would always feel right in here to feel how good the shave was. And there's still a little bit of stubble there. So I can hear the dog barking, and this is the so she'll get the first look at how I look clean shaven. Okay, so that's not too bad. That was another thing when I shaved with that plastic gizmo razor the other day. And I says the addition of people to wet shaving should come from the unshaven. Again, that's kind of hypocritical for a guy who doesn't shave his soap face. I really don't look that much different. This must be because my beard didn't come in that heavy. I need some alum. Excuse me. Let's see. I figured the chin would let me know that I've been to shave, and it did. And that is the first shave on that razor. It'll mellow out just a wee bit in these subsequent shaves. So, 26 minutes in, alum block. Splash a little bit of witch hazel on. So I appreciate you guys dropping in and hanging around for me to see the first time I ever shaved my mustache. 65 years and bye-bye. Parasso Bomb. And my commercial for the Shaven Cadre, which I have the Shaven Cadre excess lather storage shirt on, the vintage shave shirt. Here's the new logo for the Shaven Cadre. Please go there, www.theshavencadre.com. We have a lot of fun. We tease each other, and if you're new to wet shaving, there's a lot of experience there. A lot of guys that can help you along your way. Executive man. I don't use this much, but my wife does like it. My sense of smell is improving. I am picking up the pineapple note in this much more than I had done before. So that's the shave, folks. The new look for me. Bill M, Max Headroom, he's my avatar, been that a long time. So as you guys head back to work, and if I don't catch you, I hope everybody has a very happy new year. Take care. Bill out.